DRAYMOND Green, a name that has become synonymous with grit, defense, and championship culture, reportedly shocked the basketball world with news that his fans still trying to process. Sources close to the Golden State Warriors suggest that the veteran forward, known for his fiery leadership and unmatched basketball IQ, may be preparing to leave the team that has been the cornerstone of his career. Green, a four-time NBA champion, four-time All-Star, two-time All-NBA team member, and two-time Olympic gold medalist, has been a defining presence not just on the court, but in the locker room, shaping the culture and identity of the Warriors for years. The speculation is stirring intense debates across social media, as fans and analysts alike attempt to dissect the motivations behind this potential move. Some whisper that lingering contract negotiations and differences over team direction may have prompted Green to consider exploring opportunities elsewhere, while others believe that personal goals and the desire for a new challenge could be influencing his decision. Regardless, the mere suggestion that Green could depart has sent shockwaves through the NBA community, leaving fans anxious and intrigued about what could be next for the star forward. Insiders claim that Green's potential departure is not a matter of if, but possibly when, igniting a frenzy among rival teams reportedly considering making a move to secure his services. The Warriors, who have relied heavily on his defensive prowess and playmaking ability, might face a dilemma if the news turns out to be true, as losing a player of Green's caliber could alter the team's championship trajectory significantly. Analysts are speculating about which franchises could realistically accommodate a player of his skill set, debating whether a contender seeking defensive leadership or a team in transition might benefit more. Meanwhile, Green's history of intensity and outspokenness adds layers of complexity to the situation, as some insiders suggest he might only join a team where his leadership is embraced and valued without constraints. Fans have taken to social media platforms, generating thousands of posts and discussions, some expressing heartbreak, while others are cautiously optimistic about the possibility of witnessing Green bring his energy and defensive mastery to a new environment. The speculation has sparked endless hypotheticals, with basketball enthusiasts dissecting every possible outcome, from trades to free agency negotiations, and even considering Green's own public statements that might hint at his intentions, keeping everyone on edge and eagerly awaiting confirmation. While the Warriors organization has yet to make an official comment, whispers from behind the scenes suggest internal meetings have intensified, hinting at the gravity of the situation. Sources indicate that team executives are reportedly exploring various scenarios, balancing the potential loss of a cornerstone player with a need to maintain long-term competitiveness. Green, known for his strategic mindset and leadership both on and off the court, is said to be weighing not only the immediate impact of leaving the Warriors, but also how the move might define the later stages of his illustrious career. Speculation suggests that discussions with family, advisors, and former teammates could play a pivotal role in shaping his decision, as he evaluates not just basketball factors, but lifestyle and legacy considerations. Fans are reacting with a mixture of disbelief and understanding, acknowledging Green's immense contributions while pondering the inevitable void his absence would create. Analysts continue to dissect his career trajectory, highlighting how Green's defensive versatility, playmaking abilities, and championship experience could dramatically influence any team he chooses next, fueling a whirlwind of rumor and debate across sports media platforms. Some insiders speculate that potential suitors are preparing their pitches carefully, knowing that DRAYMOND Green's decision would impact not only their roster, but also their culture and long-term strategy. Teams reportedly value not only his on-court skills, but also the intangible elements he brings: leadership, mentorship, and the ability to galvanize a squad in high-pressure moments. The rumor mill suggests that negotiations could become intensely strategic, with franchises leveraging their current rosters, financial flexibility, and championship aspirations to entice him. Meanwhile, Green's own history of vocal advocacy for team chemistry and culture could mean he is looking for a destination where his voice is heard, his impact is amplified, and his legacy is preserved. Social media speculation continues to escalate, with fans imagining him in various jerseys, weighing how his defensive tenacity and court vision would mesh with different star players, while debates rage over whether he would join a contender or opt for a more challenging project to cement a new legacy. The possibility of Green moving on has created a mix of hope, anxiety, and excitement, turning every news update into a potential seismic shift for the NBA landscape. Rumors suggest that the timing of Green's announcement, although not yet officially confirmed, could coincide with crucial off-season developments, adding layers of suspense to the speculation. Some believe that strategic leaks are being used to gauge market reactions, test fan sentiment, or even create leverage in contract discussions. Analysts point out that a player of Green's stature, with multiple championships and all-star selections, carries immense weight in any negotiation, and his potential departure could influence other players' decisions, trade dynamics, and team strategies across the league. Conversations around his possible destinations are rife with conjecture, with certain franchises rumored to be aggressively pursuing him while others cautiously monitor the situation, considering both the opportunity and the challenges he presents. Fans have flooded forums and sports shows with theories, ranging from him joining a powerhouse contender to revitalizing a team hungry for veteran leadership, making the speculation a trending topic that transcends normal off-season chatter. In every discussion, one truth remains clear. Wherever Draymond Green goes, his presence will command attention, shape narratives, and potentially redefine the fortunes of whichever franchise he chooses to align with. Even as the rumor swirls, insiders hint that Draymond Green's personal reflections on his career trajectory might be a decisive factor in his ultimate decision, sparking further speculation about what motivates one of the NBA's most dynamic and outspoken stars. Green's legacy in Golden State is monumental, defined by his defensive prowess, unyielding intensity, and ability to elevate teammates, and any departure would mark the end of a significant era. The whispers suggest that while the potential move could create uncertainty for the Warriors, it also opens opportunities for other teams to harness his competitive spirit, leadership, and championship mindset. Fans and analysts alike are dissecting his style of play, speculating how his defensive versatility and playmaking could alter the dynamics of potential new teams, while also debating the ripple effect on the Warriors' rotation and championship aspirations. Across every platform, the conversation continues, blending hope, fear, and anticipation, with each new rumor fueling further analysis and debate, making this one of the most compelling stories in the NBA offseason as the basketball world holds its collective breath, awaiting clarity on the future of Draymond Green. Draymond Green's rumored exit from the Warriors, if true, could mark a monumental shift not just for the franchise, but for the NBA as a whole, sparking waves of speculation about league balance, team chemistry, and championship aspirations. Analysts have begun mapping out scenarios where his defensive acumen and leadership could transform struggling teams, while others debate how his absence might challenge Golden State's ability to maintain its competitive edge. The whispers surrounding potential destinations suggest that teams are strategizing meticulously, considering Green not only for his skill set, but for the culture and intensity he brings, a factor that could redefine locker rooms and alter dynamics in subtle yet impactful ways. Social media commentary continues to explode with conjecture, memes, and passionate fan debates, as supporters imagine Green donning rival jerseys, while others voice concern about the symbolic void his departure would leave. The rumor, whether founded or speculative, has become a catalyst for widespread discussion, analysis, and theory crafting, creating a sense of uncertainty that adds a dramatic narrative layer to the league's offseason. Every outlet seems to chase the possibility, examining how this potential move might affect trades, free agency, and team chemistry in ways that could ripple through multiple seasons. As insiders hint at potential negotiations, it is believed that Draymond Green's next destination, if he does indeed leave the Warriors, would involve a careful evaluation of not just salary or role, but the intangible qualities of a team's environment, culture, and ambitions. The speculation has prompted a wave of commentary around the importance of leadership, experience, and mentorship, and how a player of Green's stature can influence both young talent and veteran cohesion. Analysts ponder whether Green would opt for a franchise on the rise, seeking a seasoned presence to accelerate growth, or join an established contender looking to add defensive dominance and championship experience. The rumor also touches on his personal aspirations, as sources suggest he may prioritize a situation that allows him to leave a lasting impact, cultivate legacy, and maintain influence on team direction, factors that elevate the speculation beyond mere numbers and contracts. Fans have immersed themselves in these theories, debating hypothetical lineups, the synergy with potential teammates, and how his strategic mindset could shift outcomes, creating a whirlwind of discussion that has made his potential move one of the most talked-about scenarios in recent NBA history. Reports also speculate that Green's possible departure could trigger a domino effect within the Warriors roster and broader NBA trade discussions, with teams analyzing how his exit could open up salary cap space, alter rotational strategies, and influence the aspirations of both established stars and rising talent. The rumor mill suggests that executive teams are quietly preparing contingency plans, considering not just immediate replacements, but also long-term adjustments to accommodate the potential void left by Green's leadership and defensive versatility. Observers note that the player's reputation as a vocal floor general and defensive anchor adds complexity, as teams must weigh the impact of his presence both on and off the court. Meanwhile, the narrative has captivated fans, who speculate endlessly about the potential matchups, game strategies, and championship implications as every hint, quote, or social media post becomes a piece of a larger puzzle. With each passing day, the speculation intensifies, making Green's next decision a focal point for discussions that extend far beyond the Warriors organization, affecting the entire NBA landscape and leaving audiences on edge in anticipation of confirmation. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Some analysts believe that Draymond Green's rumored move, if realized, could redefine narratives about leadership, legacy, and the role of veteran stars in modern basketball. Green's unique combination of defensive mastery, playmaking ability, and outspoken personality makes him a transformational figure wherever he lands, while also challenging any organization to accommodate his intensity and standards. Speculation hints at the intricate negotiations behind the scenes, where multiple franchises weigh not only his on-court contributions, but the cultural impact, mentorship potential, and competitive fire he injects into a roster. Fans have embraced the drama, generating theories, mock trades, and hypothetical scenarios that imagine Green taking on new challenges, mentoring younger players, and shaping another team's championship trajectory. Meanwhile, Golden State's trajectory becomes a central point of debate as analysts dissect how the potential loss could ripple through rotations, strategies, and playoff ambitions, making every rumor and insider hint a subject of intense scrutiny and discussion. The narrative surrounding Green's future has transcended conventional trade speculation, blending excitement, concern, and fascination in a story that continues to evolve with every passing day. Other insiders suggest that if Draymond Green's departure is confirmed, the ripple effects could extend to draft strategies, salary cap management, and even free agency movements, creating a complex web of scenarios that executives must navigate carefully. The speculation implies that franchises are considering not just immediate roster fit, but how his influence could accelerate or stabilize team development, impacting both young stars and veteran decision-making. Green's potential exit prompts fans and analysts alike to revisit his career highlights, his pivotal moments in championships, and his defensive impact, considering how his presence or absence shapes winning formulas. Meanwhile, the rumor continues to fuel debates about team identity, the value of veteran leadership, and how one player's movement can redefine competitive landscapes across the league. Social media buzz, insider commentary, and analyst predictions have turned the story into a multi-layered narrative, keeping basketball audiences engaged, anxious, and endlessly theorizing about what lies ahead and the true magnitude of Draymond Green's potential decision. Finally, speculation surrounding Draymond Green has reached a fever pitch, with experts, fans and media outlets converging on one central question. Where will he land, and how will this move redefine both his legacy and the NBA landscape? The rumors, whether grounded or purely conjectural, have created a dramatic narrative that intertwines culture, leadership, competition, and strategy, reflecting the multifaceted impact of a player whose career has been defined by championships, intensity, and defensive dominance. Analysts continue to explore every angle, considering matchups, team dynamics, potential trades, and even psychological factors that could influence his choice. Fans, meanwhile, remain deeply invested, weighing possibilities, celebrating past contributions, and imagining the thrilling scenarios that could unfold. The story of Draymond Green's future has become more than a simple roster update. It has evolved into a saga, a suspenseful chapter in NBA history, and a testament to the power of speculation, rumor, and the magnetic pull of one of basketball's most compelling figures, leaving the league and its followers poised for revelation. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.